gigabytes of RAM. But the vZome can be set to use 2 gigabytes of that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really to be using virtual memory for vZome. It's not going to perform well. But it is a fixed, so the patient will only take whatever you tell them or go beyond the limit. And that if vZome starts getting on memory, strange things can happen. It doesn't.
Okay, so Scott, have you ever tried to build any architecture models on vZome?
Personally, no. I've helped Paul Hildebrandt do some things. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, I'll check with him.
I have helped.
He probably has done something on the architectures.
I'm not sure Paul has done specifically. I know there's another user named now it's escaping me. Just give me a moment. Sam Verbisi is an artist
Mm-hmm.
in Belgium, and he's modeled. There's a structure in Belgium called the what is it? The atomium. He's modeled that, although that wasn't really that big a model. He has modeled other large projects. He does mazes, architectural mazes, various things like that. So he's been one of the people who has pushed vZome sort of to the limits of its usability. That's very nice. Yes, this would challenge you in terms of the directions, because those lines are not quite straight up and down, but it should be possible. vZome would let you with struts that aren't available as real Zome.
Mm-hmm.
Various let's see, what would that be? So you would need something. You'd need something close to the blue struts, but not quite aligned with blue, and able to go in 4 different directions. So let me just show you here. Of all the predefined directions, so you've probably figured out this triangle is the fundamental region of the reflection group.
Mm-hmm.
See all the copies of it on the control ball here. Anything that you want to, so here, let's just take a blue direction here on the control ball. Anything that you want to go in 4 nearby directions really has to be one here, one here, one here, and one here. And that means either it's going to be on this mirror line, it would be that line. So for instance, the blue struts might be reasonable, but I think you'd want something closer to blue for the building you showed me, which really means you're going to need something in the interior of this triangle. For instance, let's take a look at the green color. So if I simply, let's actually first build a blue strut. So I'm going to drag a blue strut out in this direction. Let's look at this. So there's a blue strut that you might say is pointing straight up for the tower.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I want 4 struts that are close to it, I can because of the symmetry of the group. It looks pretty close, so maybe that would suffice. That's pretty close to a square, but I can't be certain. It's probably slightly rectangular. A new document, and I'm going to switch to the octahedral system. This system does support 4-fold rotations, and let's turn on all the predefined axes. So let's see, it looks like I can use, let's make our blue strut first.